Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you? I think you are fine. I think you are enjoying the continuous process of learning that we are taking through online, sitting at your house. Dear student, if you cast a look into a newspaper or on the social media, or if you look around you, you will certainly notice there are some problems today we are facing, and one of the most serious problem today you are facing, that is early marriage. This early marriage is undoubtedly a serious social malady that is going on surrounding our society everywhere in the country. This early marriage has a great negative consequence for the development of the overall development of the country. So what is early marriage? Early marriage can be defined as the marriage of a girl or a boy before he or she reaches 18 years old. Before a girl or a boy reaches 18 years old, this marriage can be defined as an early marriage. And because of early marriage, we have to face so many problems. Early marriage is a great barrier, is a great hindrance on the way to making our young generation skillful workforce or skillful manpower. And because of early marriage, our overall development stops, and that is why we have to make people surrounding us, and especially we have to make our young children, our young girls especially, conscious about the bad consequence of early marriage. So today, dear student, you can imagine what could be the title of today's lesson. Certainly it is the story of Lipi. The story of Lipi. This is the lesson we have taken from the textbook, Unit 4, Lesson 4. Certainly you will take out your textbook, you will take a notebook with you, and you will follow me whatever I am discussing here. So the story of Lipi. Before going through the text, I would like to make some of the most important or some of the most difficult words in the textbook clear to you, so that you can easily understand the text. So first I would like to make clear the difficult words. First of all, I would like to write here impose. Impose one. What is the meaning of impose one? You will find this word in the textbook. Impose one. Here impose on means to force something one somebody, to force something on somebody. Or we can give the definition of impose one, to ask a person to do the task that may cause a burden to him. So impose one, impose is something burden, to force on somebody. This can be defined. So impose. Next one, I would like to make the word clear to you. Pursue. Pursue. So do you know what is the meaning of pursue? Pursue means continue or proceed along. Proceed along. Or it can be defined, go on with, or carry on. So this is pursue. The word pursue means continue, to proceed along, to go on with, or carry on something. Okay, next word I would like to write here. Widower. Widower. A person, especially male person, you can say a man. This word widower can especially be applied to a male person. So a man whose spouse, especially wife, whose spouse or wife has died. Widower is a person, especially a male one, whose wife has died. Next one, influential. I have to erase here some word. I think you are writing on your notebook that I am writing on the whiteboard. Influential. Influential. What is the meaning of influential? Having a great influence, or we can define it as powerful. So influential means powerful, having a great influence. Influential. Next I would like to write here inevitable. Inevitable. What is the meaning of inevitable? Inevitable means something that is certain that is certain to happen. That is certain to happen. Inevitable means that is certain to happen, that must happen. We can define it as unavoidable, that must happen. Next, I'd like to write another word. I have to erase the first one here. Consequence. Consequence. What is the meaning of consequence? It's a result. Result or upshot. Result or upshot, or we can say effect. Effect. The next one I'd like to mention here to make it clearer to you: shatter. Shatter. What is the meaning of shatter? Break into. To break into. To break into pieces. To break into pieces, to break down, there is shatter. So dear students, while going through the text, you will find these important words, these difficult words into the textbook, into this lesson, and it may seem ambiguous, difficult to you. You may not understand the meaning of these words, but I have made the meaning of these words clearer to you. Certainly now you can understand the meaning of these words. So now our task is to go through the text, but before going to the text, I would like to give you some questions, short questions, so that after finishing our text you can give a brief answer to those questions. So I would like to give you some short questions, 5 short questions here. This is called a focus questions. Our main purpose of reading the text would be to find out the answer to the questions I am giving on the whiteboard. Okay, so now follow me. How does Lippy's father? First question. Question 1. How does Lippy's father support his family? Question number 1. How does Lippy's father support his family? Question 2. You will write down the question on your notebook certainly. Question 2. Why does her father want to marry her off at an early early age. Question 3. Why is Lippy frustrated? And the last question 4. What would have happened if Lippy had got married off at an early age? So these are the 4 questions. You will give answer to those questions. Now I am going to give you a summary of the story. Now I am telling you the story of Lippy. You know, you will follow me. Lippy is a 14-year-old girl. She is reading in class 9 in a local school named local school in Rangpur. She is the eldest daughter of 5 children, 3 daughters, 2 sons. And her father is a deliverer working in other lands, other people's land. Her mother is a homemaker working as a part-time worker at someone else's house, and that is why Lippy's father, especially her mother, found it very difficult to support a large family consisting of 7 members with the little income they could earn. And that's why Lippy's father wanted to marry her off with Taramia, the son of a farmer in a village. Taramia is a widower, illiterate but wealthy. But Lippy was frustrated because she wanted to pursue her study. She wanted to be educated to get a job, and that is why she wanted to remove the poverty from her family. The marriage seemed to be inevitable, and that is why Lippy talked to her classmates and the headmaster of her school. The headmaster called off a meeting of the teachers and the students. He also invited some influential persons of the locality, and in the meeting headmaster explained the negative consequence of early marriage, and at last the early marriage of Lippy was called off. Lippy is now studying at Carmichael College, and certainly she can fulfill her dream by completing her education and getting a good job, and she could remove the poverty from her family. Now, if there are students, this is the summary of the story, and you can now write the answer to the questions I have given on the whiteboard. Certainly, we will go on studying very carefully. Next time I will see you. Till now, thank you everyone. I think you will be okay at your house. Thank you.